Guys, stop what you're doing for a second. Kaspa just broke a record that every blockchain developer dreams of hitting. 151 million transactions in a single day. Let that sink in. While most projects can barely process a fraction of that without clogging up, Kaspa's BlockDAG just flexed its scalability muscles in a way that screams future of proof of work. And here's the kicker. This happens right as Bitcoin smashes into a new all-time high and the 2025 bull market officially wakes up. So today, we're breaking down exactly why KAS might be on the verge of one of its biggest runs yet, why the fundamentals are screaming strength even when the chart looks shaky, and what's really brewing behind this quiet phase. If you love discovering early moves, real fundamentals, and the kind of narratives that separate retail noise from institutional gold, you're in the right place. Smash that like button, drop a Kaspa in the chat for the Kaspa believers, and let's jump straight in. Kaspa just hit a new record, 151 million on-chain transactions in a single day, surpassing its previous all-time high. And here's the wild part, the network didn't slow down, didn't spike gas fees, didn't lag. It handled the load effortlessly. That's thanks to BlockDAG, Kaspa's unique architecture that allows multiple blocks to be confirmed simultaneously instead of one at a time like traditional chains. For beginners watching, think of BlockDAG as an upgrade from the old blockchain single-lane highway. Kaspa's version is a multi-lane expressway where thousands of transactions flow in parallel without congestion. This is exactly what scalability looks like in real time. This milestone proves Kaspa isn't just surviving the bear phases, it's building capacity for mass adoption. While most Layer 1s talk scalability, Kaspa is demonstrating it daily. It's a massive validation for its tech stack, and it sends a strong message to developers, miners, and investors. This network can handle the world's traffic. When the next wave of DeFi, gaming, and tokenized assets needs scalable proof-of-work infrastructure, Kaspa's already field-tested. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Transactions don't lie. Speculation can pump a coin, but consistent on-chain activity proves real usage. Kaspa just showed it's ready for prime time. And the market? It hasn't caught up yet. According to YStan, Bitcoin just hit a new all-time high, and with October 2025 marking the start of a fresh bull cycle, strong projects like Kaspa are about to step into the spotlight. Kaspa's still hovering around the top 50 market cap, yet it's the fastest Layer 1 proof-of-work network in existence. Instant finality, real decentralization, and a growing army of believers. But somehow, it's still flying under the radar. This is the classic crypto setup we've seen over and over again. Bitcoin leads, liquidity flows into majors, then the Layer 1 rotation begins. And when it does, Kaspa's fundamentals make it a prime target for smart money rotation. Let's not forget, this isn't a hype coin. It's built on solid tech, true proof-of-work security, instant block confirmation, scalability without sharding or side chains, 100% fair launch, no pre-mine. Now combine that with Bitcoin momentum and the probability of exponential growth skyrockets. Look, history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. Every bull cycle brings a breakout project that goes from undervalued to undeniable. Kaspa fits that mold perfectly right now. The next few months could define Kaspa's place in the market for years to come. Raul put it bluntly, this is the most important time for Kaspa. He points out that the tech is thriving, money flow is finally flashing green, and the charts just printed a 3 green soldiers reversal on the 6-hour time frame, sitting inside a macro golden zone. For anyone not deep in TA, that pattern signals the end of a downtrend and the start of bullish momentum. Raul's point is key. Despite exhaustion among traders, smart money is quietly flipping long again. Liquidity sweeps cleared weak hands, and now the setup's cleaner than it's been all year. He warns, lose 7 Cs and we're cooked. But as long as that level holds, the structure looks incredibly bullish. That aligns perfectly with the on-chain metrics we saw earlier: rising transactions, stable hash rate, and strong community engagement. This phase feels eerily like early 2023 before the last Kaspa explosion. Boring price action, traders losing patience, then boom, trendline breakout and retail panic buying back in. If you've been here long enough, you know the quiet phases are where fortunes are made. Kaspa Silver summed it up perfectly. It's exhausting. Many long-term holders feel worn down by sideways action, but he reminds everyone that fundamentally, Kaspa only keeps getting stronger. This is the real test of conviction. This tweet represents the emotional pulse of the community. When even strong believers feel tired, that's often the final shakeout before momentum flips. Markets move in cycles of hope, doubt, disbelief, euphoria. We're sitting right between disbelief and breakout. Every metric says fundamentals are improving, yet sentiment says dead coin. That's usually the exact moment whales accumulate. Guys, we've seen this story play out dozens of times. XRP, Cardano, Solana, Kaspa in 2023. Patience is a position. While retail complains, institutions quietly load up. If you're in Kaspa for the tech and the long game, this consolidation is a gift. Caspian dropped a truth bomb. Many new investors are frustrated because Kaspa's price looks stuck, even while the broader market pumps. But he says those who remain patient through this phase will be the ones reaping massive rewards later on. What he's describing is market manipulation 101. Market makers love to suppress sentiment in fundamentally strong assets to accumulate quietly. The price stagnates, influencers disappear, impatience peaks, then the spring launches. This ultimate test of belief isn't just about patience, it's about understanding where value hides before everyone else notices. And in Kaspa's case, that value's sitting inside its block DAG speed, real decentralization, and zero pre-mine origin story. The trifecta crypto was built for. If you zoom out, every investor who held strong during the boring phases of Ethereum, Solana, or Avalanche turned into six-figure success stories later. Kaspa's shaping up to be that same pattern, just with a 2025 twist. Skibum Trading posted something simple yet powerful. All 4 yearly Heiken Ashi candles are green. That means on the higher time frame, Kaspa's still in a macro uptrend. This is one of those overlooked data points that tells the real story. Zoomed-in noise can make it look like Kaspa's struggling, but zoom out and it's all higher highs and higher lows. Heiken Ashi candles smooth out volatility and show trend direction. And 4 consecutive green years means macro momentum hasn't broken once since Kaspa's rise began. That's not a fluke. That's structural strength. Even if price dips short-term, the long-term chart still screams bullish continuation. It's like looking at early Bitcoin between 2012-2015. Endless doubt on short time frames, yet unstoppable on the big picture. Kaspa's showing that same energy. Let's zoom out for a second. We've got Bitcoin hitting ATH, fresh liquidity wave. Kaspa breaking records, 151 M daily transactions. On-chain data confirming user growth. Technical structure showing reversal signals. Emotional exhaustion flushing weak hands. Macro chart still green. This combination doesn't happen often. It's a perfect cocktail for a stealth accumulation phase before major upside. If you're seeing what I'm seeing, this setup mirrors early 2021 Solana vibes. Silent builders, growing usage, and then an explosive repricing that nobody believed in until it was too late. Here's what I think. Kaspa's fundamentals are aligning with macro market tailwinds in a way that could send it into price discovery territory within the next cycle leg. As long as that 0.07 support holds, the path to retesting 0.12, 0.15 looks incredibly realistic. Break that resistance and we're talking new all-time highs in 2026 with a shot at top 25 ranking. But even beyond price, this is about conviction. BlockDAG is proving what scalable proof of work can actually be. Kaspa isn't chasing hype. It's quietly redefining the Layer 1 narrative. So while the market focuses on memes and hype tokens, real builders are building, and real investors are accumulating. If you made it this far, you already know this isn't financial advice, but it is conviction. Kaspa's not just another crypto. It's a movement powered by technology, patience, and community belief. So stay sharp, stay early, and stay bullish. And if you found this breakdown helpful, smash that like button, drop a comment below with your KAS target for the next leg up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more daily crypto deep dives from your boy here at Goldrush Crypto Daily. Until next time, stay golden, crypto family.